Hey, my friends, jumping back into Orenji's channel with BAND-MAID documentary of our barefoot assassin, MISA. I think she's probably the one I know the least about at this point. As always, going to do it in parts, so let's jump in.
じゃあ次はベースミサにしま
ミ
しょう。
サちゃん。
ミサちゃんは1回目で言ってびっくりされるのはステージドリンクがウイスキーストレート。
本当にあの人酔っ払うんです。
ねえ、もう本当に2時間とかはまあ長いとやったり
すると結構後半はもう、フラフラというか
もう
ベロベロというか
ベロベロですもんね。出来上がりつつある感じですもんね。
あるかなって感じ。
まあでもよりね、なんだろう、グルービーなベースを
そうベースの演奏が良くなるから
緊張しいだったりちょっとするところがあるので、
ピュアだから
とてもバンドメイドで
Yeah, I get that totally. A lot of people have turned to alcohol because they are nervous to be on a big stage. You know, Steve Clark from Def Leppard, that was his issue, guys. He was so nervous that that's what calmed him down. And ultimately, it sadly led to his death. But, man, you know, I sit there and I think of, say, like Def Leppard playing in front of 20, 30, 40, 50,000 people. And I can't imagine the anxiety, you know, that it would take. And a lot of people drink to take that edge off. So hopefully Misa can rein that stuff in at some point in time and get more comfortable. Hate to see her just become a total alcoholic, you know what I mean? That's not a good thing. However, I'm not saying she is. I'm sure she's not, but I'm just saying I totally get it.
一番純粋な心を持ってるの。
見た目はねクールビューティーな、
クールビューティー
アジアンビューティーな感じなんだけど、
海外からのね人気はすごいですもんね。
一番ですね。
ミサってすごいコールが起きるぐらい。
だって怖い印象を受けるもんね。最初は
あんまりこう喋らないからね。
そう怖い人だと思ってましたっていうコメントよく見る。
ね、でも小学生みたいなねことで。すごいくだらないことでミサちゃん一番笑うし
変顔もすごいする、
もう一番そういうの大好きだもんね。だから怖いとは一番真逆にいる
一番面白い人かもしれない。
そうだっぽね。バンドメイドの一番面白い人だっぽね、きっと。
With an introduction like that, I think we can figure out who's going to be highlighted in today's video. So today, let's talk about MISA. MISA was born on October 15th in Okayama, a prefecture close to Osaka, and next to Hyogo, where Akane was born.
It's really interesting how in Japan it's like a prefecture. Here it's like just states. It's super cool, and as I'm looking at this map, Japan actually has a whole lot of prefectures. It's super cool to learn stuff like this, guys. I love it. And that's why I do these videos, because I don't know, I feel it's respectful to the bands, to the band, and I just love to learn everything I can about music, guys. That's what the channel's about. And I've learned so many bands, about so many bands, and so much about so many bands. Been an incredible ride, and you Maniacs are a huge part of that, and I just want to take a second to thank you guys. You know, I see a lot of channels get a lot of views on BAND-MAID, way more than I ever get, but that doesn't matter because you guys matter to me. Those of you who are here to watch it, this channel has never been about monetization, money, or views. It's just about the journey, and just learning new music, seeing new artists is super fun.
According to her mother, she was an easy child to raise, as she used to play by herself. Even though she was a lively child, she always avoided dangerous situations and tried to act like an adult. She loved music and arts in general, but hated studying. And just like Konami and Akane, music has been a part of Misa's life since her early childhood, as she started to learn piano when she was around 4. In elementary school, she joined a brass band and played alto horn. Right when she entered junior high school,
Multi-talented.
Misa moved to Tokyo due to family circumstances, and her temper changed a lot. She had a hard time fitting in with life in the big city and getting along with her peers from the same grade. She was also afraid to be judged because of her accent, which was different from the other children, and became more and more introverted. In 7th grade, she started to play guitar, but ended up joining a concert band in 9th grade, where she played the trumpet.
Wow.
Even though she did learn a lot of different instruments, she kept learning piano for a few years. In high school, she played as a guitarist vocalist in a Keon club with a Fender Squier model that she bought. One day, an older friend of Misa asked her if she could join his band as a bassist. Until then, she'd never thought about playing bass. She started to play guitar and always wanted to play drums, but bass? It had never crossed her mind. Misa borrowed a bass and started to play, and even though it was difficult, she loved it and bought a Squier P bass immediately so she could give back the bass she borrowed. And one of the main reasons Misa got introduced to music at such an early age was that her mother listened to music all the time. This is how Misa got to hear bands like the Red Hot Chili Peppers and The Who when she was still only in kindergarten.
Nice.
Her mother was also very supportive and helped Misa choose the right school when she hesitated between university and professional college. Misa started a course on sound engineering in a professional college before changing to a bass course, as she didn't want to work behind a stage, but on stage
Nice.
as a professional bassist. Before talking about BAND-MAID, let's take a look at Misa's past experience in the music industry. Except for small band.
Wow, she is like multi-talented. This is what I tell you guys. It seems like everybody in Japan can play more than one thing. I mean, I can play, 4 or 5 things. Guitar, little bass, little drums, little keyboard, like a mandolin, but definitely not like, well. I mean, guitar is probably my strongest strength playing anything. But, I mean, man, she's switching up brass instruments. It's just so cool that she goes through all this stuff and gets asked to play bass, and then suddenly, wham, she's got her love. That's awesome.
Bands during her school years, Misa had been a member of a band named Prototype for 5.5 years between 2008 and 2013. Prototype was a small band composed of 4 members, and the band made at least 2 mini-albums and performed several live concerts. We don't have that much information, but it seems that they sold their CDs directly and not via music stores. They used to perform in and around Shimokitazawa, which is where Misa lived, and Shibuya.
Wow.
There is a review
I'll go back to that.
Kitazawa, which is where Misa lived, and
Wow. Look at this. It's beautiful. You look at places like Tokyo. It's so colorful. I have definitely got to see if I can find a video like to react to touring Tokyo. I really want to see this. It's unbelievable. When we were checking around with like Miku for guitars and stuff, it was so unreal to see so many guitar shops and multi floors. The closest guitar shop to me is about 45-50 minutes away, and there really aren't that many anywhere near me. They're just like kind of gone extinct because the everything you can buy on the internet. So I really love the fact that in Japan you can go buy a guitar. It's not, Okay, I gotta order it or whatever. Unbelievable.
Shibuya. There is a review of one of their live performances which states that they sound like the Smashing Pumpkins and
Oh,
are
man.
appealing to everyone who loves Western music. The person who wrote this review also said that they couldn't stop smiling. It sounds like this band must have played some great music. But that's not all. While
Man.
she was playing for Prototype, MISA joined another band called Hurtist. This band was formed with 6 members who performed live several times before disbanding in October 2012. You can find 3 of their live videos
I gotta look at this. I gotta check them out.
ending in October 2012. You can find
I have got to check these out.
3 of their live videos on their YouTube channel. MISA and Akane also met in 2012 as they were going to the same school, the Tokyo Music School.
All right, guys, we're gonna stop it here because now I want to check out Hurtis. This is what I love, guys, and this is what I always say about Japan. It's like one band starts here, and then people leave. More bands, more bands, more bands, more bands. It's incredible. All right, guys, and another reason I'm stopping this is that we're at almost 12 minutes. Most people don't hang around that long, so I like to break them up. Anyway, have a great night, guys. Super fun hanging out with Orenji on his channel. And you guys, we'll see you tomorrow with the next part of our Barefoot Assassins documentary from Orenji's channel. Hope you guys have a great night. Stay healthy, stay safe. We'll see you soon.